They called him the Wendigo. And while his origins may have been very different, his character was very much the same. And given that we have a beast that was already here, a beast that was brought here, and a beast that was given new life on the Isle of Man through a series of murders in Whitechapel, and note that we still tell stories about all of the above, we must ask the question of whether in our day and age we would notice 12 people horribly murdered. Whether we would know the difference between the victim of a car crash and the victim of Spring-Heeled Jack. Whether we would know what happened to those campers. What happened to those campers who disappeared into the wilderness, who probably died of exposure, whose bodies were never recovered? What happened to those poor women who fell through the cracks of our society, who fell below our attention, became beneath our attention, and perhaps met a very, very messy end at the hands of a gentleman whose hands are just too sharp for his lovers to survive his attentions? Would we know if Spring-Heeled Jack was still with us? And on that note, another short bit of verse, and it is called Kindle, in reflection of the fires that we once kept, and fear inside we perhaps should still keep, even though we are far too proud to admit it. Oh dear, our hungry season's turning, oh dear, left the candles burning. Patient night has been, the light is getting thin, and something scratching at the door, trying to get in. Child, watch the windows, child, lock the doors, because the fogs come rolling in, moving off the moor. Oh dear, the candle's almost gone. Oh dear, the shadow's getting long. Hinges start to creak, the frame is getting weak, and when the candle's burning ends, the child cannot speak. Talons scratch the windows, talons scratch the door, and they sound so sharp, clicking on the floor. Oh dear, there's something very wrong. Oh dear, all's quiet with the dawn, but where the door stood, there's only splintered wood, and the whippoorwills are singing louder than they should. Child's father shaking, child's mother wept, because a bed lies empty where the child slept.